Testing 1 2 1 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 1 2. Well. Good evening, me old gaming darlings. I hope you are all keeping well. This is, of course, RyuGamer88 coming to you all with another bit of live streaming content. This is going to be a relaxing stream, so, of course, there's nothing too be abrasive or too overexcited. We're just going to be chillaxing, enjoying the free world exploring of Lay of the Land, and, of course, so that make sure that you have a drink and a snack in hand, because of course it is just pure chillaxing on another episode of Lay of the Land. So of course, as you remember from last time, that we was actually in the midst of building our own house. And of course, I think we was about halfway there with the wall building. And so I think we're going to be able to finish off with our house. Now, of course, it's going to be box standard and nothing else of the matter. But it's just to get into the midst of what building a house would be. Already I started randomly plotting holes to make ventilated windows. So we've only have about this wall really to left and do. A couple more wider windows. Could be a good advantage for if we wanted to shoot our enemies down through all these windows here. But of course, it's not really a fault of any kind. It is literally just a house. One thing I must recommend is that when building the house, you might want to create yourself some obvious steps. Just so that any awkward corners like here, then of course you can quickly fixate the wall so that you can just go straight across or vertical, whichever is to your fancy. I think we need to jump onto this wall. Christ, I didn't think that was going to work doing it all like that. I wished I'd known that sooner. Never do I mind, eh? Now the tricky part is how to do with this wall. Don't forget, around rough corners, if you've got parts of the area with nano blocks like this will automatically cover around for you. So don't feel like you need to go around with the hammer knocking down the walls every time. Just like that, so we are actually just building around this. I think we've just completed that wall. I think we're going to have to double check around the other side, me old gaming darlings. El Presto, not too bad. Now what we're probably going to need to do is build a stairway. Probably be ideal to utilise this flooring here. And I think maybe we should actually change coloured blocks to just give it a bit of a step vibe. No, I don't mean dancing. I generally do mean a step vibe. Now, if you wanted to give it a bit of a wooden approach, you might want to check around the top tabs here. Particularly, I might just go for the oak plant. Did I say oak plant? Jesus. I meant oak planks. Do beg my pardon on that one, me old gaming darlings. But if you place it on the same block, you just might need to actually put it from where you actually collected it from. And then once you've done the swapping, you can just easily change them out. So what I'm thinking for a stairway is probably start from over here. So we're going to do a nice little foot ledge. But just thinking about it, it'd probably be wise if in fact we actually did a little bit of digging. Now I know you're going to say, RyuGamer88, you just actually planted a brick there. What difference would it? Is that going to be really helpful? Well, in cases, you could say that, but it's not really a major issue. Now, I'm just trying to find out where was the dig mode. Oh, because I'm in the way, I think. Ugh! Still a little bit cat-handed with the controls, but it's fine. It's fine. Excellent. So what we can do... if we come out and change the build mode... and change it back to boxes, then of course it's our own custom vision from here. But remember, Meow Gaming darlings, sometimes some of the blocks can be a little bit dark from when you first create them, but when you actually go into place to finalise the building, then of course that it will brighten up. So don't be too daunted or confused about this at all. And then we're going to change this back, flip over to the build, go back to prefabs, and then we're going to build some stairs. But it'd probably be wise to do this when we know which direction we're looking at. So, going back to prefabs, slopes, steep slopes, not too sure. Ah, there we go. So if you wanted to change the direction, all you need to do is hit the C button, and then of course you come across this. Now do be careful which one to go for, because sometimes these will change to a position that you don't want to go for. But if the good thing about this game is that it does give a directional example as to what would happen should you go to select this. But because we're happy, I'm going to put this back to where we've got it. Now I think we need to flip back over to our boxes. We might as well build your stairways to how you will find it more suitably for you. Ooh, not quite wanting that to be in my head. And then what we can do is, of course, probably be best if we change the cube, but we'll come to that in a moment because I know you're going to point out that we've just gone and covered the window with our stairwell. But don't worry, it can be easily fixed. So in this case scenario, we would need to change over to the stairway. don't forget it. You can change the rotation of your pieces. And apologies, it is not the C button. It is in fact the X button. Remember, when you go to select your pieces, you want to select the X button to help position the piece that you want to try and build with. Selecting Yawn Plus will then make the item or object to turn clockwise. But of course, if you wanted to go anti-clockwise, then select your minus. Continuing on through the stairway. We've got a bit of a problem. But like I say, where there is a will, there is always a way. So of course, again, to fix the problem, what we need to do is of course change the blocks. So pressing on the green button, our tab button, and then quickly selecting over, I believe it was oak planks. Not sure why I've got two there. And then going back over to our shapes, to them for box. And I think what we can start doing is going to go back around to the side. Lovely jubbly. So then of course we are going to then change over through around the side. I notice that there's a bit of a wedge around to the side here. I think it was around here. And that's the clever thing. Once you're back into block mode through via shapes, this will obviously help fix any automatic gaps. Now of course we want to then build our wall back round again. Honestly, I sometimes feel a little bit cack-handed in all doing this. At the same time, I'm finding this all really relaxing. I mean, if this does really good for me, I may consider getting into Minecraft. But I'm just taking my own pace with this all. I mean, so far so good. I'm actually really enjoying the whole aspects of this game. So I'm not gonna jump in on the bandwagon of Minecraft too soon. No, it looks like we're going to have to go around the stairways again. Didn't mean for that to go that high. Not quite in that corner I was hoping for, but it will do. So guys, what I would like to know is what has been your most fascinating builds of all time? Do let me know in the comments section below. Oh no! There's a storm in our midst! Looks like I'm going to have a wet house instead! Hopefully it's just the wind. But what on earth is that blowing through? Is that like a sandstorm of some sort? I'm not really too sure. It's too pixelated for my liking. I think I'm going to stay right here just so that nothing can get to me. Nope, it don't want to flipping well do it. Oh well. Oh well. You watch it, it's going to go berserk every time I... And then we'll quickly go to the other side. Go straight across. Oh, we need to run round straight to the other side on this. Does give me that really bad vibe of something really bad going to happen. I mean, the small enemy over there is nothing really to worry about, in all fairness. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. Tactical Bat, thank you so much for liking the live. I really do appreciate that. We just need to step that back a little bit more. I mean, so far so good. It is looking like a decent shelter. How many floors would I want to go up? It could be as many floors as I want it to be, really. It'd probably be turned into like a small house. And then over explicitly turned into a castle. Fit for a RyuGamer88. Alright. I'm sure Mrs. RyuGamer88 would love my creativity. We're just going to bring this block straight back. Now, I know I on purposely made this all fragile, but needs a must when you're trying to create a room. We've actually not that far to go. We've only got this corner left to do. I was really worried that was going to be obstructive there. Turns out it wasn't. Games like these, I find them really relaxing, and just, you know, nearly there. We just need to come through to this side here. And did it do this part? Yay! Fantastic! Then, now probably the next thing is what to do with the flooring here. Now, I'm probably going to do a bit of different flooring in particular. So let's have a little quick look around what we can change it to. Now we ain't going to do basalt because that's more like tarmac, I suppose. We might as well keep it through to what we had for bricks wise. We're going to keep it at the stained bricks for that time being. I don't think there was really that need of a change. No, it's getting too dark for my liking. Daylight is coming, I sense. And sense I might. Now, building the floor-wise, it shouldn't be that too difficult in all fairness. It's a little bit tedious at hand. Oh, this is looking absolutely beautiful. Guys, feel free to leave a message and do not ever be shy. It'd be lovely to see, well, speak with you all. There we go. Got some part of the flooring. Now, I may not be a DIY person myself, but at least I can give it a go. But somewhat awkwardly, you have to really position yourself. And then what this should look like is that, oh, we've just come across into our house. And boom, would you look at that? There is the ceiling of our floor. Whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop-whoop. Give us a RyuGamer88 high five to that, me old gaming darlings. Oh, yes. doop, 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 doop. Hey there, Jackal. How are you doing? Now, how is this going to be acceptable? Okay, no, that's brilliant. I certainly don't want to hit my head when I go up the stairs, me old gaming darlings. Just gonna finish off with this little area. Oh, getting nearly too excited there, and bam, there we go. How amazing is this, me old gaming darlings? Just need to make a couple of last touches. And of course, I know what you're thinking. We need to put some lamps in there. I mean, the house will do for now. But if you ever wanted to check out for lighting, not quite sure where we'd actually get it. This is going to take some time. But I'm sure hoping that there is a way. I don't think there's no... I definitely don't think there is no any... what do you recall? There's definitely no stone signs, that's for sure. So I think a nice oak sign will do it. Thing is though, where to put it? I think this will do nicely. But if you ever felt like that was a bit of a mistake, and then the excellent thing is that with signs, if you use between X and C buttons, you can change the position as to how you see fit. Going X will make it to anti-clockwise, and pressing C will make it clockwise. Now, what do you reckon? It's not too bad. It kind of feels like a bit of a dilapidated holiday villa, but I like it. I can work with it and customise it in due course as well. But I must admit, it is a little bit dark in here. Might give me the hooba-jeebies. So if you wanted to find out where to put get a lantern, head on over to the furniture tab here, which is the sofa image. Then on the second row, literally the row below the doors, head up to the very first on the left, and here you find a lantern. And then just like the other items, select it into the other numbered backpack options so that you can shortcut on picking up your item. And then pressing number 5. Now don't get me wrong, this does definitely feel homely to me. But I think this will do rather nicely. And I think we'll take a break from building a house. A house? That sounded a little bit wee Scottish there. But we can change back to our usual weapon. And I think we should have a nice, lovely stroll across the fields. Provided that we do remember our way. Not sure how we're going to do that, but I'm up for a little adventure. Rez, thank you very much for the heart, mate. I appreciate that. I hope you're keeping well and having a wonderful weekend. So I think we should channel our way. Ooh. I think we should follow the river. It could lead us onto a nice little adventure. What do you reckon, me old gaming darling? I think we should continue following through here. I shouldn't think there's any fish creatures. Not that I've come across any. Well, so far so good. I've not seen anything yet. Which way to go? I think we should go this way. What on earth is that thing there? Is that a creature or is that a contraption? It kind of feels like a contraption in a way. I'm not really too sure. It certainly doesn't look like an animal. I really don't know. Oh my. Oh, it's a kangaroo. Hello, Mr. Kangaroo. How you doing? Have you been hopping around with your friend? Now you be careful now. don't think we're going to see much left of... Oh, we're at the end of the river. Oh, that was fun. It generally was. Oh, that looks like a big cave that we can go venture in. Why not have a look in there, me old gaming darlings? Now, if you wanted to... I think actually if we changed to number 5 with our lantern, we can actually see where we're going. Probably beats the whole stick and fire setting. So a lantern's always good for me. I don't know about you, me old gaming darlings, but I'm starting to get a little bit creeped out. Ooh. What are those critters here? Ooh. All these different mushrooms and toadstools. If Super Mario was here, he'd definitely be having a field day. What on earth is that thing? It's definitely not the average creature that you'll see. Probably best not to attack them. I certainly don't want to upset them and them hurting me. I don't think we can go any further down. Unless we started chipping away. But I don't think there's that much further that we can possibly do. Well, apart from mushrooms, there was nothing really that we could actually collect. So let's quickly run up to where we came from. I was kind of hoping for a couple of crystals at least from hammering, but doesn't seem to be going our way for that one. Oh my! These look like rattlesnakes to me. I say we go in. Charge! Well, it went away. What's this? Snake meat? Raw lean meat. I don't think it's physically possible to eat a snake. And if you had to, that's really dangerous. Not quite sure what's going on with that snake. But I hope he's okay. Apparently a chop to the head will do the trick. Well, to some degree, I suppose. Do you mind? That's my raw meat. I wonder if we can actually climb up over this. Well, we are getting places. Nearly made it. Oh no! Blooming heck, I was trying really hard to go over the top. Never do on my meow gaming darlings. Nope. Yes, we managed to get to the top. But oh my, what is that thing up there? I think that's a bit of a tree, remnants. It does seem a little bit weird how that's well, it's actually part of a cliff, but it looks like it really does look like it's been damaged. Sorry about that, Meow Gaming Darlings. I'm not quite sure what happened there. And wouldn't you know it, more mushrooms. Maybe I should write a letter to Mario and say, "Hey, buddy, I've got some mushrooms for ya. Do you want to take some and then grow big so you can throw up the bows and jump all the way?" He'd probably tell me to go away and think I'm gone absolutely crazy, but what would I know? What would I know, Meow Gaming Darlings? What would I know? I think we're roughly back into our area. Oh, mind my own way there. Oh, look, there's the house. We weren't that too far away. Let's go and check on the neighbours, see what we can get up to. I don't think we'll be able to get up to much, but I don't think there's much activity at all. This is a very interesting castle. And this looks absolutely amazing. I wish I could create something like this. It probably takes some time. But if you would love for me to build massive castles, let me know in your thoughts in the comment section below and I'll see what I can do. But that's a big spider, that's for sure. Hey, you see this copper-like sword? Would you like to know what happens if I hit you with it? Because it goes a bam and a boozle and a bam and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. And probably another one. And another one bites the dust. Flipping hell, that one took a few hits, that's for sure. I'm not sure if that enemy over there is watching me straight, but I really don't know. I'm surprised no one's come out and attacked me. You would have thought it's there like a trigger warning system or something, but so far that's not been the case. There's two enemies close by. I wonder if we can stir some more trouble. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just, looking down, you know. Okay, don't talk to me. Hey, you, up there, why are you so high? These stairs are very nice. Why don't you let me step aside? me completely bamboozled there. Oh, what's this? Those do look like pieces that we can pick. A Molotov. Ooh. And that was a bone. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if we go down there that we can have a big adventure. That'd be rather interesting. So far, so good. But it doesn't look like there's going to be a tunnel. Oh my, is that a scorpion? You stay back from me. I don't want your stingy come near me. Well, sure as hell he don't sting me. He probably is aware that I've killed one of these spiders here. It does look like there's a chest here. Oh, I wonder what we can find. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've got ourselves a diamond. And we've got a ruby. What a wonderful find. Christ. Indiana Jones would be very happy with me. That's for sure. Sorry about that one again, me old gaming darlings. And that's a very nice axe you got here, but it ain't as good as my copper sword. Stabby, stabby, wooey, woo, smash that skull in. And he went away, that's for sure. And all we get is a lousy bone. Not sure what to say to that, but we shall see. I think that's quite a bit of adventuring that we've done here, me old gaming darlings. So I think it's time we head back home. I think this is the right way to go. But if I got myself lost, I'm not really doing a very good job of marking my home well. Which is probably something that we need to work on a bit. Nope, we are going completely the wrong way. Certainly getting a field day out of it, that's for sure. Ah, oh, look, there it is. Oh, it was there. That was the castle we just been in. Oh no! What are we to do? I think I'm starting to recognise the area now. I think that's it over there. Yes, it is. And would you look at that, we just got back in time. Ah, nice and cozy with some bright lights. Absolutely. Haha. So, me old gaming darlings, that was episode 2 of our Land of the Lake episodes. And of course, now starting to think that maybe we should do a little bit more exploring and maybe do some more building around the house for our next episode. So tune in for next time for episode 3. Not sure on which day, but if you follow RyuGamer88 and subscribe, then of course you'll be notified when we go live and when a video becomes available. But anyways, come back later on tonight where we'll be doing another indie game. Look forward to seeing you all soon, me old gaming darlings. Take care of yourselves and each other. Love to you all. Ta-da!